Beer Works here in Lodi off of Sacramento Street, and this is their 4th annual Corvette Fest that they're doing out here, like I said, at Untitled Beer Works. And so anyway, you guys have probably seen me do these videos before, and it is a beautiful day out here. It's a little bit warm, but there's a breeze, so it's kind of nice. And I haven't been live lately, and so I thought I would try to show you all the cars real early on, so we can give you a chance to take a look at these. There's just a pile of cars here today, and so I thought I'd show them off. So guys, I'm going to start over here at this very back end, and we'll go down the street and we'll take a look at these, and then we'll go we come right over here. I'm going to turn the camera around. Let's see if I can figure out how to get that thing to turn around that move the controls on me. All right, so we're going to slow it down. I know the last video I did on Memorial Day, it was really fast, and I blew right through it. But we'll start right here. So we've got a beautiful blue C6 here, as well as a really nice 2003 C5. This is Z06. This show is being put on by Stan Kraft and his wife Jennifer, and they are very active with Corvettes of Lodi, and so they've asked us to to come out again, and we want to advertise for them and let them know that we're here to support them. So I'm going to kind of walk down this road right here, and we'll go down this direction here. This is Jeanette's car. You guys have probably seen this one. And this is a beautiful Z06 right here. I've done a lot of work to this car, as well as Jeanette's car here. And so we've got a few here now. Just so I don't have to walk up and down the street here, I'm going to kind of just mosey back and forth here across. A really nice C4. C7 sitting right there, as well as the burgundy or the midnight rose C7 that's right here. Here's a really nice C8. I think this is that new crystal mist metallic. My buddy Kevin, he's here today with his Z06 right over there, and his girlfriend Stacy. They are going to be, I think they're picking their car up this Monday. As a matter of fact, it's being delivered. He's already tracking it on YouTube, on Star, and apparently it is in Fresno right now. So he's just waiting for it to get delivered. So we'll get back over here. We'll take a look at that one. And here's one of the winners of the show last year. Right here. This is actually. Let me back up here. This is Jennifer Kraft's car right here. This is Stan has a Z06 and Jennifer has the Stingray. I think this is his Z06 right over there. Stacy, say hi. You're live.
Hi.
So they got this car first, and they were fighting all the time about who was going to get to drive. So when the Z06 came out, they ordered that one, and she kept this one for herself, and so now they both have one. All right, so now this blue car right here, this is one that was, I think, one of the winners from last year at the show here last year. It's a Restro Mod, very nice car. I think this was a C5 donor car that ended up becoming a, I don't know what the heck this would be, a 658, I think. There's one that I really want. I'm going to let this Mercedes go on by. He's checking everything out here, so I'm going to let him go by so I can cross the street. But I want to be able to point this car out. This one means a lot to me. So these folks, they watch me on YouTube all the time. And I don't know if you guys can pick this up. Take a look at the hood. You can see there's a... If you guys can make that out, it's a silhouette of Elvis's face that's in there. But where I'm going with this is that besides the Lambo doors, which I don't do, they have watched my videos over and over, and they take their laptop and they take it out there and they follow my my videos step by step. And so they reached out to me and let me know that that was what they were doing. And then just so happened I didn't get to make it to Vet Fest or Vetorama last week, but they were parked right next to Kevin, and they started talking about me. And Kevin says, "Well, I know him," and they're like, "No, you don't know him." And so Kevin picked up the phone and called me while I was at a wedding of all things. So I got to meet them today, and it's really, really cool. I mean, she's done a lot. He came home from work, and she had the whole total complete back into the car tore apart. She was putting the Marimoto taillights in, as you can see. And then she told me that the very first project that she did is this steering wheel, which is the carbon fiber Vicrez steering wheel with a digital readout. So there's a lot of stuff that they have copied on how I do stuff, and they just couldn't give me enough kudos. So I thought that was very very cool. I'm very impressed with their capabilities, and then it made me blush on on them telling me that they really like watching my channel. So guys, thank you guys all for watching today. I appreciate it. It's been a while since I've done a live broadcast, but I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully I have good video or a good audio. I shouldn't say audio. I should have good cell service that shows that I do. So hopefully you guys are getting a good picture. I'm always at the mercy of the cell towers. So here's a beautiful C7, and I don't know, there's a few different shows that we do. This one is Archie's car. This is a carbon 65 car. He was one of the first people I know of to be able to get the ZR1 style wheel. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh man, I am gonna have those wheels. It took me forever. When COVID kicked in, it was like those wheels just disappeared off the face of the earth. And actually, they really did. They weren't on the face of the earth. They were actually floating around in the ocean. Guys, I see a few different comments that are popping up, and I am sorry I can't read them. I haven't been able to read any of them. The screen is so dark for me. There's a nice C6. Looks like somebody just bought this one, just made their baby. So very cool. I don't see a lot of cars. There's a few of them with the hoods open, and I'll come on down there. Let me just make it right down here. I'm going to sneak down this way. I see another C7, and then we'll sneak back up. I'm really trying to make sure you guys get to see everything this time instead of me just blasting past like I did before. As you can see down the street, there is a few overflowed cars. The parking lot filled up, and there just wasn't any room. So usually people try to grab these spots right here, and that way they're easy to get in and out of, when they decide they're going to go. There's a beautiful Grand Sport right here. There we go. Hopefully the camera's picking that up all right. There's a different angle here. You kind of can see where we're at. Now, Corvette Lodi is going to be doing, I don't have the dates. I wish I did, guys. I'm sorry, but be sure and look on their website. I'll also be putting it on our Just for Corvettes website also. But they're going to be doing a car show that's going to close this whole street off. So, and they've already been approved for it. And it's coming up, I think, in July, I want to say. So be sure and check that out. Okay. There's a Z06. Been very well maintained. It's a nice car, and my camera keeps zooming in. It's like I'm having to back way, and it's just not playing nice today, I'll tell you. And then guys, here's Mia's car. She's always doing something with this car. This is her pride and joy. She loves it, and she knows how to drive this car. There is no doubt. You don't get in this girl's way. You just don't. Here's a beautiful C8. Now see, here we go. See, I think GM should have given some options for chrome wheels. I think it just looks so much better with chrome. Okay. So now what we'll do here, all right. Somebody's starting the car on me. How you doing?
Good, yourself?
Good. I bet that was him right there. All right, so we're gonna sneak around here. We're gonna go around this parking lot, and then we'll bring you up to the front ones that are on display. Sanborn Chevrolet is here today. They are, if you're looking for a C7, guys, I'll bring that around and let you take a look. I think that is a 17. You see a black car right there underneath the white light tint. That car has 1,400 miles on it. It's a 17. It is a 3LT. It is a base. It is not Z51, but it's black on black, and it's a beautiful car. I think they're asking $59,000 for it. So, yeah, if you're looking for a C7, there you go. Looks like you could eat off the thing. And take a look at that, guys. Isn't this beautiful? Very nice. All right, so another C8 right there. That one I think would be almost like a C8R edition. And here's the Midnight Rose. This is just a beautiful color. It was a very what should I say? Very limited run. They only ran it in that color a couple of years, if I remember right, and then they canceled it. Now it's one of the hardest cars to find. And another C8. There's a lot of C8s out here today. Here's a beautiful, really beautiful. And this one's got, I bet you this one's Jack's. I bet it is. Yeah. I've done a lot of work to this car too, the front splitter and side skirts. This car originally came with the 3/4 skirts. I took those off and I put those on. Also, those the wheel well extenders that are these, what they call a spat. That's normally that plastic. You see, like these right here. I took those off and I put these the carbon flash ones on. It just really makes the car. And then there's another Grand Sport right there. Pretty, very pretty car. And then we've got, this is Eddie's car. Eddie, he lives out in Rio Vista, and this is just a really, really beautiful C6, and it's a 427 model. Nice car. And this is another car right here. This is Mike's car, and he's part of our Corvette club, and he saw Lance's car, which is over here. I'll show it to you in a minute. And he saw the work that I did with the side skirts and the front splitter and the spoiler, and he's like, okay, I got to do this. So he actually gave me a deposit to be able to get in and get an appointment done. And then we've got another C8, and then I was really surprised the amount of C8s that are here today. There's a lot. I didn't realize that there was that many of them running around, but there is. Beautiful C6. This is a base car, but it's beautiful. This is this is a 2005. And the reason I can tell you that, you see that up on the top of you see the little satellite deal up on the top there? Yeah, they got rid of that. That was a 1-year deal up there on the roof. You see that pod? The Corvette owners threw a fit. They did not like that up there. It's also the one and only year that has that steering wheel. And but anyway, they got rid of that in the next year. They ended up taking and putting that antenna, which is for the XM radio, they put that inside the passenger mirror. So if you ever break a mirror on this car, this mirror right here is going to cost you probably twice as much as the driver's side mirror. And here's a Night Race Blue C7, beautiful car. And then we've got another white Grand Sport, beautiful. Ooh, and it's got the big brake package on it. Now, those are great until you have to go buy the brakes for it. I'm going to sneak right over here. Looks like this is a carbon what do they call it? Ceramic matrix gray. Another beautiful car, and it's done really well with that gray interior. Really looks nice. Let me back up a little bit. I'm seeing my camera's just zooming in too far. Sorry about that, guys. And then we've got this beautiful, it's like a burnt orange color. Really, really nice. Depending on the angle, I saw this car last night, as a matter of fact, kind of in the dark, and I thought it was actually burgundy. I'm totally mistaken it. So it's one of those color changing colors. And there's a yellow Stingray right there. And then we got another C8 right here. This blue is beautiful. Yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching and tuning in with me. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are getting some good signal and good video. I pray. I know sometimes you guys complain that it looked like crap. Thinking if I go a little bit slower too, it kind of will help with the focusing and stuff like that. Wow, okay, so we got a C6 here with a Callaway edition on it. So I have no idea how many, what the horsepower is on this, but if nothing else, that thing looks mean. I can tell you that. Look at that thing. Isn't that nice? Wow, very cool. Very cool. And then we got a white C7 right here. And he's done a lot of work under the motor, putting some goodies on there to make it look pretty. Yeah. He got the perfect spot here right underneath the shade. How you guys doing?
Good, thank you.
Good. You guys are live on Corvette channel.
Yeah, there we go. Thought you looked familiar.
Yeah. So is this one yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful car. Is it 2020? 21. Yeah. So take a look at that, guys. This is the Zeus Bronze, right? Okay. Yeah. And this one was a limited edition also. They have discontinued this color. So if you were looking for this color, you're only going to be able to find it in a 20 or 21. It seems like they do that with the bronze a lot. I was a big fan of the two-tone bronze of the C4, and that didn't run very well or very long, and then they ended up getting rid of that color, and now it's a very sought-after color, just like the black rose. So, are you guys aware of our car show that we're doing in Reno in August?
No.
Okay. I'll see if I can get you back a flyer, but we're doing a car show that's a poker run on Friday and a car show on Saturday at the GSR, and the car show is an indoor show. So Friday morning, I say morning, probably 11-ish, somewhere in that ballpark, we'll be taking off and go and make a loop around Carson City for the poker run. Top 3 hands will win a total. There's a total of $600 to be won. And then after that, then we'll be able to bring the cars inside and you can get them staged, and we'll have food and drinks and all that stuff in there. We're going to try to turn it into kind of a nice little party kind of thing. And then this way you can get your car all staged up, and then when you're done, you can either go out, go gamble, do whatever you want to do, go to bed, get up in the morning, your car's all ready to go. You don't have to get up at the crack of dawn to get it taken care of. So if you go to, I'll try to get you, see if my wife hasn't already handed out all my flyers. Guys, bear with me just a second here. I'm going to give them some information here. So you can go to CORVETTEchannel.com.
Okay.
And go to the events tab. And if you guys are, want to go, hey, we'd love to have you. There's a link on, when you go to the events tab, there's a special link there for the hotel rates. And they're way better than what you're would get normally. So, so yeah, if you guys are interested, we'd love to have you. Okay, all right, guys. So here's a beautiful C6. Now, just a few minutes ago, I was showing you Mike's yellow car, right? Well, Mike is friends with Lance, and this is a car that we just did, where we put the front splitter on it, and we did the side skirts, as well as the ZR1 style spoiler on the back. And so once he saw that, he wanted to make sure that Mike says, "Oh, I want this done." So Mike's already given me money so he can get these parts and get into the shop, get scheduled. As you well know, there's my car right there. Okay, and so yeah, this one. If another thing that reminds me when I do these, I do the ceramic coatings. So if you are in the area and you need a ceramic coat done, be sure and let me know. I am going to be without a doubt, I'm going to be the lowest, cheapest around, and still give you the quality. So anyway, so there's Jennifer right there.
Hello. I need flyers.
You need flyers? Hey, you know what? It should be unlocked. And would you do me a favor, honey? Would these folks right over here in the shade, the smart ones over in the shade, can you give them a flyer? Okay, thank you.
This is Oscar. He just got the beautiful yellow
A beautiful yellow one. Oscar, nice
Yeah.
to meet you, sir. Which one? The one
The
right over there on the wall
accelerated
there?
Yellow on the wall.
Oh, nice. The
Accelerated,
C8?
yeah.
Well, I haven't made it over there. We're going to go take a look at it here in just a minute.
Yeah, he's gonna go ask you questions about it, Oscar.
Okay.
Yep.
He would like to talk to
I
you.
may have some answers.
All right.
All right. We'll see you over there.
All right. All right. Cool. So, all right, guys. So, let's move on over here. There's another beautiful C7. All right. This one's got the Kalahari interior. And then here we go. So now, Kevin, I showed you his car and him and Stacy. This is very close to what he will be getting. And we're going to be doing a complete series of putting on pretty much anything that you see on this car that is carbon flash will become carbon fiber when we're done. I have thousands of dollars of parts already on hand in the shop, ready to go for that car, which is being delivered on Monday. So he's going to be bringing it to me on Friday, and we are going to be filming all those parts. So stay tuned for that stuff, because we'll be doing that. Very excited. Once I get all those parts on, then we're going to go be doing a ceramic coat on it also. The beautiful C6 right here. I love burgundy. As you know, I had a couple C6 burgundy cars, as well as the C7 I have now. This is a beautiful one right here. I'm not normally a big stripe fan, but this one looks really, really nice. All right, so let's scoot over here. We got a gray C7 right here. And this is Kim's C7. She just bought this car. She lives in the Bay Area, and we have, as you can see, the guys were teasing with me already, that we have already branded her car. And they said, did Scott put that sticker on the car? She goes, no, Scott gave me the sticker, I put it on. So, yeah, she likes our sticker. She likes our emblem. So, anyway, here's a C3. I haven't seen any of those. This is the first one I've seen so far out here in the parking lot today. And then take a look at this. Wow. And he just got it. He just got it. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Boy, I tell you what, Abel is busy. I'll tell you, I got to give him that. They are selling these things like crazy. Oh, man, then you got to see another brand new C8 with the, oh yeah, and you got the two-tone interior in that thing too, don't you? Yeah, look at that. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Yeah.
This is the 3LT, and it was Abel Chevrolet did the courtesy delivery for it. They did a great job on it. I have no complaints.
Okay.
But I'm trying to get the top to do this thing.
Oh, to make it go on up?
You have to be smarter than the equipment you're working with. So this is my first Corvette, so.
It is your first Corvette?
It's my first one.
Is it really?
I retired and decided to.
What a way to start, guys. I tell you, isn't that great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, remote doesn't want to cooperate. So
all right.
I'm going to give you a demo.
Yeah, here, let me scoot around here, guys. If you guys haven't seen how these roofs work on these convertibles, take a look at this. So I got to see this at SEMA a couple of years ago, and it was pretty cool. So see how this thing works. You can see these gears that are moving there, and then that's the engine underneath there, guys. And isn't this cool? From start to finish, what is that? 10, 15 seconds maybe? You see that? It's totally done. Completely done. Yeah, take a look at that, guys. Isn't this cool? Yeah, very cool. Yeah.
It can do that up to 30 miles per hour, and I've been doing it. Trust me.
It's like an air brake, right?
Right. I've been exercising it since she's still under warranty.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and get all the bugs out of her if she's got any in there.
Absolutely.
But I like I said, I usually pop it up or down, depending on if you get on the highway or not. But I just discovered something. I've had this car since January, and this is what I just discovered.
What's that?
This is my first Corvette.
Uh-huh.
On the steering wheel, there is a Z.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
it goes into Z mode. And when I press that button, it becomes a whole different monster.
Totally different car.
A whole
Yep.
different car. And now I just drive around in Z mode because I love the way it feels, I love the way the sound, everything about the car just transforms.
This comes to life, huh?
In the Z. And that's why I bought it. Now I see why it is what it is.
Oh, that's very cool.
I'm happy with it. I'm satisfied with it.
That's cool. Who did you buy it from?
I brought it from McCullen Chevrolet out of New Hampshire.
Okay.
Put my order in through them. They sent the plans to the plant, and Eagle Chevrolet did the custom delivery. They
Nice.
did an outstanding job. They do all the maintenance on it also.
Okay.
And they are #1, if you ask me.
Well, good. I'm glad you got treated well.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, very cool.
And this is accelerated yellow again. So
Yeah.
it's just different.
Oh, yeah. No, it definitely jumps out at you.
Looks better in person. Thank you, sir.
You betcha, sir.
Have to
We'll
talk to you
we'll
later.
talk to you off camera.
Bust the ceramic coating, please.
You betcha. You betcha.
Thank you.
Yep. Did Jennifer give you one of my cards?
Yes. For the
Okay.
Reno run.
But we'll. Awesome. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. All right. We'll talk a little bit later.
Okay.
Okay. So, guys, thank you guys for watching. And here's a C5. You know, I just want to make sure that you guys get to see all these. Here's the orange Sebring orange in the C7 Stingray, and we'll show you Kevin's car here in just a minute. This is a Z06, beautiful one. And then we've got another 427 model C6, and then another Stingray, C7 Stingray. And we got a white Stingray here, and then we've got a white C5 convertible, and I don't know if I've actually seen one with the white top with a tan, with white cut body with the tan top. All right, so let's scoot over here. So we're gonna go over here to the very front, and we'll go from there and see if we can show you the rest of these. I told you I'd only seen one C3, and then here, look at this, there's one right here on the corner. How I missed this, I do not know, but we're gonna sneak on through here. Okay, and guys, I just want to thank you guys all for watching again. I really appreciate it. So here's looks like a not sure what year this is, probably 69 or 7, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not dead on the years on these, but it's a good looking car. I bet you somebody there's gonna be able to tell me exactly what year that is. So anyway, all right. So now we got a Z51, a yellow Z51. This is a 2005 again. You can tell by that bump on the top. So guys, I'm gonna put a free plug in for Sanborn Chevrolet. And if you're looking for a C7 and you're not going to track it, you don't really care, you just want to enjoy the car, this is a really good car. This thing has got only 1,400 miles on it. You can eat off the darn thing. You can take a look at that. Okay, totally. Barely been used. I'm going to see if I can get down there. You can see the information right there. That it's got 1,462 miles on it. They're asking $59,991, and it is a certified pre-owned car, which is actually, those certified pre-owned warranties are better than the original factory warranties. Okay, and you can see here. It looks like it did the day it was built. It's in really great shape. So there we go, guys. Nice car. So like I said, if you are in that market looking for one, and there you go, that's a lead for you. If you're watching this video and you guys end up buying this car, reach out to me, let me know that I actually did that. That would be nice. I would really appreciate that. I just helped somebody just recently sell his car, and he came up to me at one of the Cars and Coffees and said, hey, you know what, you helped me get this done, and I appreciate it. Yeah. And there's a C8 with the Lambo doors on it. Here we go, Mystic Red. There we go. That is beautiful right there. Really, really nice. And then C7 right here behind me. Let's see if I can back up a little bit. There we go. And then we've got a C5. And this one here I think is going to be rolling into my shop here pretty soon for a color correction and a ceramic coating. This is Tina's car. And then we have a C4, and I think this is like the only C4 that there's a couple. There's a couple here today. But this beautiful, beautiful car. So I showed him your car, Dan, or Jeanette's car actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got suckered into driving her car today, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's because
Yeah.
he hasn't worked on mine yet.
I know, right? Yeah. So here's Kevin's car. This is the guy that I've been telling you about. Is going to be picking up his C8 on Monday. Yeah. So yeah.
Digital license.
This
plate.
one has the digital license plate, and I don't actually work with these guys, but this is Reviver.com. I think it's a pretty cool deal. They're pretty spendy though, guys. They're about $1,000 for one of those license plates, but they do look cool. We got another C3. Back up a little bit. Now I will say this is the first time I've actually seen this. These are the oldest ones in the block here, right here. There we go. I don't know if this is a 64, maybe. Some of you guys probably know these just better than I do. I know that this might be it might be 63, huh? Maybe.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 7.
No, I remember Jennifer's dad had he had one that was a hard top. Oh, this one's, if you guys are looking for another one, here's one for sale, guys. Here's a 62. And this thing's got, he says, 1,400 miles since they restored it. So, yeah, so let's take a look. That's 63? Yeah. And there you go. I think the markings on the hood is what's different between a 63 and a 64. Besides the fact that you had a hard top, the split window. Yeah. But there we go. So guys, that is about it. Let me swing around here. We'll show you Stan's car, the guy that ends up putting this all on all the time. That's the car. So if you look back behind it, and I think I said this in the very beginning of the video. You look back and then you look at that Stingray. Him and Jennifer, they both loved their car. They always wanted to drive it, and they were fighting to see who was going to get to drive it. So finally, when the Z06 came out, they decided to buy that one and keep the other one. So now they don't have to fight. So anyway, guys, that's probably it. I probably talked your ear off. But guys, thank you for tuning in and seeing what we were doing on a really pretty sunny day. We'll end up doing this again next year. But guys, thanks for watching. Let me tell you one other thing. I'm just going to plug my show just a little bit. We're doing that car show up in August at the Grand Sierra Hotel, and I'm going to put that information. It's all already up there on our website. It's www.corvettechannel.com. Go to the events tab and be sure and click on the event, and it will take you to two options: one to be able to do the poker run and the car show, or just the car show. And it is an indoor car show. Being in August, you're going to want it to be an indoor car show. So anyway, we're going to turn this into a party, and we're going to have a good time. So guys, hopefully I see you there. Go ahead and register, and we'll talk to you later.